This is why calories don't matter. Cliff notes: calories don't have mass. Calorie counting is a mainstream approach towards estimating food intake. I'm often critiqued for saying calories don't matter, but I am using the word correctly, and I'm going to explain why. Calorie counting advocates the use of a measure of energy to approximate mass. This is silly, especially considering we have a good way to track mass, weighing things. So I'm going to show you here quickly a weighing scale. By adding an unnecessary step to calculate something, you actually make the process less efficient, and it's also less accurate. I shouldn't have to reiterate this, but mass is conserved in all chemical reactions in the body. So look here at the pictures I've just included. So you can have two diets that are both the same in terms of the number of calories they have, but one actually has less mass. Weight loss or gain is about mass, not calories. Like the image shows, you can reduce mass without reducing calories. In fact, despite both diets having the same number of calories, the standard American diet has over 25% or more mass than a ketogenic diet. You're going to say, oh, yeah, but I've reduced calories and I've dropped weight. Well, yes, you've dropped mass, obviously, but the calories did not directly contribute to this process. Stop using energy to approximate mass. An objection we get is counting calories is good or close enough, it works, but I have to respectfully disagree. Some of us are a bit more concise. We come from the camp of people who are exact with terminology. We at least try to be. We have to be very precise, for example, with exercise instruction. So the same rule would apply to nutrition, intakes, measuring food, stuff like that. With diet contributing to about 80% of the body composition outcomes, in terms of being fat or being skinny, muscular, what have you, you're going to be damn sure we're going to be best at approximating our food intake. The other objection we actually get is a bit of a straw man argument that we're telling people they can eat as much as they want. No, we didn't say that. We said mass in, mass out, effectively. This simply isn't true. I don't know a single carnivore or mass balance model proponent out there who's saying you can eat as much food as you want and not gain fat. We just don't see that. If you're wanting to improve body composition, you want to do it the best, most efficient way possible, it's always going to be by approximating the food intake that you're having in the best and most accurate measure possible. Imagine I'm paying a coach $200 a month to coach me on nutrition intake, get me in good shape, and they're using a suboptimal measure to work out what food I'm having. That's not going to be a great idea, is it? Really, I don't want good enough. If I'm paying $200, I always want the best I can get for my money. As a professional, we owe that to our clients. We have a truly tremendous ethical obligation to keep abreast the emerging science that we find out. I mean, what we're talking about here, it came out within the last maybe 5 to 10 years. It's not old hat. It's something that is quite new, quite present, but still has been long enough for people to actually understand and have the idea that we need to be looking at these things and not this calorie balance bullshit. Tracking macros beats counting calories every time. The sacred cow of calories does not exist. It's a false idol. This needs to stop. Build muscle and lose fat on the carnivore diet.